Paramount and Dreamworks may have hired a CGI team to make Scarlett Johansson look a little bit more Asian for her upcoming picture, Ghost in the Shell, where she plays the role of Major Motoko Kusanagi, who is a cyberpunk Japanese warrior. I should know more about this movie because it sounds really awesome, but I don't. In any case, it sounds as though they commissioned a special effects team called Lola VFX, and that was the same team that did Brad Pitt and Benjamin Button. And it looks like they were trying to make her look a little bit more Japanese. And then, obviously, someone got back to them that, hey, we don't do that anymore, Hollywood. That is super insensitive and racist. And they have come out and said that there were no visual effects team that were conducted on Scarlett's character, but anonymous sources insist that Johansson was the focus of these tests, even though they have been scrapped and she didn't know about them from the beginning. Still, should she have accepted the role? I mean, this is bringing up a lot of questions we've been talking about in Hollywood, a lot about Hollywood whitewashing certain characters.
This character is clearly a Japanese character.
Yeah, and also
the name, even I think they shortened the name, right? They changed the name of the
just
character
Major.
to just Major.
Yeah.
So they're changing something that already has a cultural reference, that already has a fan base, that already is ingrained within the Japanese realm, as this character is Japanese.
Yeah.
And for even like the way that if you look at the character, if you see the character, yes, you see that. But then even when you see them, how they have Scarlett Johansson dressed with like the haircut and everything, you see a white girl playing a Japanese girl. And to me, it's super cringeworthy. I don't know why ScarJo would take this on.
Yeah, it's really bizarre that this keeps coming up. You know, we just talked about this with Gods of Egypt, you know, and with Gerard Butler, and now we're seeing it again with Scarlett Johansson. And what I will say is that I don't actually know anything about Ghost in the Shell, but from the little reading that I've done, it seems like a really awesome concept that I now want to like read more and learn more about, and I definitely want to see this movie, which leads me to believe that they could have sold this without having to CGI her face to make her look more Japanese. It just seems like it's a battle that they created for themselves that it doesn't seem like they need, because the story elements seem to be there. Like you said, there's a major fan base here.
So have a Japanese actress play this character.
Right.
That's a perfect time to inject diversity, which you should anyhow, but this is the perfect time to do that.
Right.
And in this day and age with social media, you're going to be called out. So how did they not anticipate the criticism?
I think that maybe they didn't think it would get leaked, that they were hiring these CGI
Even
teams.
without the CGI, though.
Right.
How would they
Just
have not
hiring
anticipated the criticism, knowing that there's already a fan base there?
I'm not sure. I think
that's crazy to me. In this day and age, that it just goes to show that the people running the ship should be jumping off ship.
Well, maybe they thought that Scarlett Johansson is such a name that she almost, I mean, and I'm going to be kind of playing devil's advocate here. Maybe they thought that casting Scarlett Johansson, she's such a big name, she's one of the biggest, most popular actresses in Hollywood today, that she would maybe surpass or race, I guess. And they were like, well, it's she's not white, she's Scarlett Johansson. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what they were thinking of. That's a good point. Then what they should do to secure whatever financial investment is in that film, or even before they start, they should do a little focus group. Right. They should do a focus group and really make sure, hey, if we're going to have this actress play this iconic role within this culture, how would you respond? And see what the response was. Because it seems like it's pretty clear that people are not on board. People are not on board. Go on social media, people are not on board. Yeah, fans are not on board, which is, that's the base already. And if you're already isolating, this is the ship. This is the shell of Ghost in a Shell, and the people are getting out of the shell because they don't want to be in the shell anymore. And the captain already aborted. Yeah, he's a ghost. He's the ghost in the shell. So guys, we want to know what you think about this. Let us know in the comment section below. Are you a fan of Ghost in the Shell? I really want to learn more about it. So where should I start? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be responding because I'm actually super interested. And we will see you next time on Pop Trigger.